Hello, my name's Jessie, this is my fire, and this video is about my May favourites. So yes, I haven't made a video in a while, but that's okay because I'm using this very creative video to fill in that time. A lot of effort is going into the production of this, so let's just crack straight into it, shall we? I'm going to show you my favourite things of May and a little bit of April squeezed in there as well because why not? Okay, so I'm going to start with movies that I've seen, and there's just two that I have on my list. One of them's a new one, or one of them's not. Firstly, Avengers Age of Ultron, of course. Now, this came out on April 23rd here, so I did see it at the end of April, but it was really, really close to May the second time I saw it, so I'm going to count that. So yeah, that was definitely one of my favourites. I loved it, man. Okay, my favourites were Scarlet Witch. Her powers are so cool. She's just awesome. And Vision as well. I thought Vision was really cool. Second of all, I watched the film A Single Man, which is about a single man in the 1960s who's still getting over the death of his longtime partner. He wants to kill himself. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm really bad at saying plots, obviously, but it was a really cool movie. I watched it because Colin Firth plays the lead, so I really like Colin Firth. Really, really like Colin Firth. Really like Colin. And Nicholas Hoult is in it as well. He's super cute as well. I didn't just watch For the Boys K. I had heard it's a good movie, won awards, and I really, really liked it. Now I'm going to make a lovely transition from movies into TV. I think it was April 10th, Netflix released Daredevil, and yeah, April, but in my defense though, I am rewatching Daredevil for the third time, so I can put this on my list. Yeah, I got Netflix recently because it just came out in New Zealand, and watched Daredevil as soon as it came in, and now I'm watching it for the third time through because it was just that good. I highly recommend it, it's so good. Netflix always produces really good shows because it's a Netflix original, because they're like Orange is the New Black, House of Cards, which both of them I love. But yeah, Daredevil's so good because it's just so different from what's been done with superheroes at the moment. The difference from other Marvel stuff for it is his mission isn't to save the world, he's just focusing on a particular part of New York City, just crime people. What do you call them? Crime people? People, you know what I mean, bad guys. Because he fights bad guys without superpowers. I don't really know how to describe it, but yeah, I definitely recommend it, and when you do watch it, keep your cinematic eye out for the end of episode 2, which has an amazing fight sequence that's filmed all in one shot, and it's so cool. Something else I'm watching is Mad Men on there, because I know that it just finished the series, so I'm trying to get through it as quickly as possible. And I watched season 5, and I really, really like it, and I've got my mum into it as well. Now, she won't let me watch an episode if she's not watching it with me, so I always have to wait for her to come out. So just want to mention Flash and Arrow because they've both had their season finale, and I really enjoyed the end of the season of those. And moving on from that comes to my love for Grant Gustin this month, who plays Barry Allen, the Flash on the Flash. He's just a beautiful man. Grant Gustin's Instagram is literally my life support. It's what keeps me alive these days. It means so much to me this month that I've written his name down twice on my in my notebook here, and I didn't even realise. So I mean, that says something. That's true love, really. Hey, next is this present that my sister got me for my birthday. Yes, Please by Amy Poehler, because as I've mentioned before, I love Amy Poehler. And as you can see, I'm not actually finished it, the book, but it's just because it sits in my bathroom and I just read it when I'm on the toilet. So this is her autobiography, and she's just a bloody hilarious lady, and I love her so much. And it's just really interesting. It shows her journey from her humble beginnings, getting into stand-up comedy and all that. And just look at her. How can you not love her? It was my birthday at the end of April. My sister got me that book, and my friend also took me to MAC to buy my first ever MAC lipstick. Are you ready for this? Yes, I've lost my MAC virginity, and I got this beautiful colour which I'm wearing, and I really love it. And they smell really good, so I was like, I don't know what it is. This is shade, it's a red, and it's called Cardinal, and it's one of the satin lipsticks. I think that's right. Please, if you're a Mackie, don't hate on me for that. I just love how they look like tampons. I mean, some people say it's bullets, but I mean, come on, look at that shade. It's very metallic. Just really like. I'm kidding. Next object is this winter beanie I got from Glassons, and I just love this hat. It's so warm. Well, I mean, it's a beanie, so it can't really not be warm. And I love that it's got a little fluffy on the top. Because I'm like the type of person that's like never had stylish beanies. Always had like those ugly Kathmandu ones. My dad wears these ones that make his like look like it's like a ball cap. It's like a little shell, and he puts it on his head, but it's so ugly. Like I think it just come from a family of bad beanie wearers. But this one is so nice, and it's a cool colour, and I really like it. Alright, next is a beautiful tea from the brand Honey and Sons Fine Teas. I bought this from Surf & Co's in the city. The flavour is Hot Cinnamon Sunset, and oh my god, like if you could just smell this. But it also cost me $25.50. I spent all my money for a week on this tea, but I mean, live life with no regrets. Now this is just a favourite I added in yesterday. So this man on the bus is one of my favourites in life. I was sitting on the bus and there's this guy in front of me, and he was like holding his phone like that, so he's obviously like old, or like dad age. And he was searching up buttered cabbage recipes, and I just instantly fell in love with them. Buttered cabbage recipes. I mean, what more could you want from a man? That seriously like touched my soul in many ways. That really spoke to me. Last favourite of the month is something that happened to me last night as well. So as you may know, if you live in New Zealand, Pink Campbell Live had its final thing yesterday with good old John Campbell. Your legacy lives on because you're still alive, I guess. And I was in Mount Eden, and it was at the traffic lights, and I looked to my left inside a pub or a, whatever you call it when you drink. Who did I see standing in the doorway? John bloody Campbell. John bloody Campbell enjoying a drink with his mates, saying goodbye. I should have just got out of the car and gone in there and just... John Campbell. And just like stood in front of him like this. Probably freaking the fuck out. And just clap him out the door. Anyway, that was my May favourites. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, sorry I haven't made a proper video. I'll do it soon. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. Cool. Okay, bye.